What is up, everybody? My name is Gunnar and welcome back to a brand new episode of Redstone Craft. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we're in the creative world that I own. And there's a very specific reason for that. You see, in front of me is one ancient debris. Now, if you didn't know, this was introduced in 1.16 and gives us netherite. In fact, one ancient debris will give us exactly one netherite scrap. And then what you can do is, if you get your hands on 4 ancient debris and 4 gold ore, you can make a single netherite ingot. And with this ingot, you can then make a block. And to make a block, you need 36 ancient debris and 36 gold ore. Now, this block, besides being quite cool, and especially in this texture pack, I really like it. It's one of the few, metallic steel looking blocks we have in the game, and I wish I could use them more. It is used for something else, and you might have caught a glimpse, which is a beacon. Now, if you make a level 1 beacon and you take 1 netherite ingot to put it in here and activate it, you will need exactly 328 ancient debris and 328 gold ore. This is just a visual representation of what it is. This side right here is just to activate the beacon, and the rest is to build it. Now, if you step up a level and you get a level 2 beacon plus the ingot to activate it, you need 1,228 ancient debris and the same amount of gold. I'm just going to stop putting the gold in here. But yeah. And you can see right here, and you can actually see the gold over here, a visual representation of how much it takes. Now, this is already getting, pretty hard. But let's step it up a notch. Here we have a level 3 beacon, and to build it you need 2,168 ancient debris, including the activation ingot. And you can see right here the visual representation. It's actually leveled like the beacon. So yeah. Now if we go a step higher, and here we have the full level 4 beacon. I could have picked regeneration right here and it would have activated. You need 5,908 ancient debris. Now, this in itself is a stupid amount of ancient debris. This thing is incredibly hard to find, not to mention incredibly deadly, since it's in the nether. So you can see right here how huge this is. But we're not done. As you can see beside me is the ultimate beacon. I call this the ultimate beacon, even though technically you could have one more. But here you can have all 6 effects, including regen. One of the effects won't be at level 2, but that's fine. So yeah, this is the biggest beacon one can make. Or well, the biggest beacon I want to make. And to make it, you need 9,940 ancient debris. That is quite literally 10,000 ancient debris to make it. This is an 11 base, 9 level 1, 7 level 2, and 5 level 3. And you can see the crazy amount of ancient debris. By the way, this is not hollow. This is absolutely full to the brim with ancient debris. So now you might be asking, okay, but you definitely have enough, right? How hard can it be? After all, people can mine more than 9,000 diamonds. How hard can getting ancient debris is? Well, to do that, we need to go into Redstone Craft for you guys to see truly how hard it is to get these things. Okay, so now that we're on Redstone Craft, if you guys caught last episode, I built 3 tunnels. I actually built the green line, the yellow line, and the red line. And now, the red line is about, 3,000 blocks? Like straight this way, maybe a little less. The yellow line is like 2,000, maybe 1,900, and the green line is 4,000. And this is not even counting the side tunnels that go to each specific portals, which the biggest one on the green line is 1,500 blocks. And in all of this mining, and by the way, we're in level 36, in all of this mining, I got a stack and 12 of ancient debris. That is 76 ancient debris. But okay, that might seem unrealistic. And you're right, I was probably mining on the wrong level. But if we go into my ender chest really quick, and we bring out the ores, you'll actually see I have 60 netherite ingots. So that is all the ancient debris and netherite I have. That's all of it. Everything else is either in armors, tools, or elsewhere engaged, and I can't... Oh, and I have 58 extra here. My bad. Apparently that wasn't all of it. This is all of it. Anything else in here I should know? Nope. I don't think it's supposed to be in. I actually didn't know I had those. Okay, this is all the netherite we have. So that accounts for, if I get a calculator... So in here we have 374 ancient debris. So you just multiply this by 4 and you add all of these. That is less than a third of 1,000. Actually, no, it's a little more than a third of 1,000, but you get my point. We need 10,000. This is gonna hurt, isn't it? Now, you guys might have got my drift. The objective is to build a full netherite beacon. In fact, I want to do it in our new base, because in a couple episodes we're actually going to start working on this base, and I've already started... Can I move through the nether? I've already started programming like how I want to do this, how I want to terraform these islands, and all that's going to go into that main island right there. But I really want a netherite beacon, and not only do I want a netherite beacon, I want the king of netherite beacons. Now, I expect this, and of course I have phantoms here. Screw you, phantom. How did you not die? Okay. Now, you might understand that this is gonna take hours upon hours. I don't even know how you got here, but I'm not even gonna ask. I spent hours, like way upwards of 6 hours just digging those tunnels. And even if I was super efficient and I had fire breathing potions and all that, it's gonna take me way too long to do this. Now, you can't trade for netherite, you can't do anything, so the only way to actually get this is to mine. There is no trick to it. At most, I could raid bastions, but even then, the probability of me getting this much netherite is way too small. So, we are sort of doomed to mining. There's no better way of doing this. There is no solution to the problem. There is nothing to do other than mine. However, as you might guess, I'm not going to put over 1,000 hours of mining into a single episode, because 1,000 hours is a lot of time. Way too much time for me to put out one of these episodes. So what we're going to do is throughout the next couple episodes, and probably like the next 30 episodes, I'm going to do some mining before each episode, see what we can collect, and put it into the pile. And we're going to have a few episodes that are dedicated to this, like this one in specific, and I'm counting on at least one checkup in the middle and the final episode. So, you know, we're counting on around 3 episodes for all of this to be completed, and a bunch of mining off camera, and a lot of time lapses. And that's actually how we're going to start today. I'm going to go back to the main base, and I'm going to make some fire-breathing potions, and we're going to get to mining, because there's fire-breathing? What? No, they're okay. Fire resistance potions, and I'm actually going to make them splash so I can splash them on myself. Hello? Can I please place this? Thank you. Fire resistant potions, just to make sure, you know, we actually don't die. And I'm going to make them splash in case of emergency. I can just splash it and I don't have to waste time drinking it. And yeah, we're going to go back to the base, and I'll see you guys once I'm prepped and ready for this mining session. Okay guys, so the final fire res potions just finished, and I now have 2 shulkers of splash fire potions, which I hope I'm not using all of them today, but I still want to keep for our continuous mining efforts in this. And now we have 2 more shulkers to fill. Now the first one we can actually fill right here in the farm base. I haven't been back here in a while actually. So if we come down here, put this down, I should have a lot of carrots, and I mean to use a lot of carrots. It's not what I want to do, this is what I want to do. So we're gonna fill that up, and we're actually not done yet, because we now need to take this to the gold farm. Oh, and since we're here, I'm gonna go grab some diamonds, and yeah, I'll see you guys once I'm at the gold farm. So I got to the gold farm, right? And I realized we AFK'd for splash potions of fire resistance. I didn't remember this. I just spent like 30 minutes brewing potions. Okay, well, I guess we have more potions now. Whoa, frame rates. Care to help me? Thank you. Guess we're not going to run low on potions anytime soon. That's actually not the reason for us being here. The reason is this. All of this. Because if I open my carrot box, and I'm actually going to open my other box as well, and I remove a bunch of carrots, or well, a few, I need spot for gold nuggets, and I grab a bunch of golden nuggets, I will now be able to craft golden carrots. Wow, these are a lot more expensive than I remember. Okay, so this is our final upgrade. I've been meaning to do this for absolutely ever now. Just upgrade to eating golden carrots since we have this huge gold farm. So I guess we're gonna take advantage of this, and I'll AFK here for a little bit if I need to. It shouldn't be too hard. But I'm gonna fill an entire shulker box with golden carrots. Hope we have enough. I know we have gold ingots back there, so worst comes to worst, I'll deconstruct some gold ingots. Really? 32? Yeah, for those who don't know, golden carrots are, I'm pretty sure, the best food in the game outside of golden apples and god apples. Besides those two, I'm pretty sure this is the best food in the game. Not because of the amount it gives you, because in that you have other equivalents. You don't have anything that surpasses it, but you do have other equivalents like steak and pork chops and all that, but these guys give you a lot of saturation. And if you don't know how food works in Minecraft, you have two measures for food. You have the food bar down here, and then you have an invisible bar called saturation. There are actually mods that allow you to see how much saturation you have. It is pretty useful if you're doing like hardcore PvPing, but honestly in survival it's not that useful. But basically saturation is how long you need before you need to eat again. So if you have a full saturation bar, first, it's when you have full saturation that you actually start healing. Secondly, as saturation goes down, this will then start to go down. So having a food source that gives you good saturation means you don't have to eat as much. Thus, the golden carrots are effectively the best food in the game, outside of golden apples, which, sure, I could eat, but it's... Oh, shizzles, I should not have done that one. Return my gold nuggets, please. Thank you. Okay, that's empty. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and finish. I don't want the arrow. Finish crafting these. Just make sure we have a whole lot of food for our journey, because this way I don't have to keep restocking. And yeah, I will be right back for us to do our final thing before we get to mining. Okay guys, so in front of me lies a shulker box of golden carrots. So that's our third, or I guess now sixth, shulker box that we needed. And now we're on to our last. And what is missing from all of this? And the answer is quite simple. Pickaxes. For the keen-eyed among you, you might have noticed I have a little over a stack of diamonds here. I don't expect that we'll use all this, but I made them just in case. And what we're gonna do right now is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then we're also gonna make like, I don't know, 4 shovels. And I'm gonna keep the rest. And now it begins the cycle of enchanting, and that's really why we were here. I'm not sure what enchantments I have. I have some fortune, some efficiency. I know I'm gonna need to go back home to get mending, because I don't believe I have any mending left. Do I? Is there still mending in here? Oh, there is. Okay, cool. So we probably have enough mending to put on these tools, and then I'll just trade for more mending when we need it. Cool. So now the job is really simple. All I gotta do is gather some XP, enchant some stuff, and yeah, hope for the best. So this is gonna be our final cut. I'm gonna need to go AFK for a bit because I actually need XP before we can start. And yeah, I'll see you guys in about, I don't know, half an hour once we're done here with our AFK. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so I'm done AFKing. It's been a little bit, not too much actually. The farm is pretty efficient, even for XP. So you can see I actually ended up putting Silk Touch on all of these, mostly because I got really lucky with my enchants. I also got the shovels, they're all efficiency 5. I made sure of that, so it's basically insta-break. And now we can get back to the hub, and we can actually use this nice little tunnel that I made right here. Yeah. So let's get back to the hub. I sort of have to focus while I go down these, because I feel like I always gonna crash. But yeah, let's get back to the hub, because that's where we're gonna start mining, and cue in the time-lapse, shall we? Okay, so I decided that I wanted to make one last cut before we go to discuss a couple things. Firstly, and that's probably the reason why I didn't find basically a negligible amount of ancient debris, this is way too high for ancient debris. They're more efficient between level 8 and 22, but I'm pretty sure they can spawn everywhere. I did mine around these tunnels a lot to open spaces, so that's probably where I got them. But the big deal for this is I want to get my gearbox, and I want to make sure that I dump. I'm going to keep that because that's actually important. I'm going to remove you because I don't want to lose my elytra, and I'm also not going to need my elytra for anything. I'm going to remove you. I don't need you for anything. I'm going to get my smite sword. I'm going to keep my bow, and I'm going to return both my shovel and my axe to here. As well, I'm keeping the arrow. And then what we're going to do is we're actually going to use our armor equipper right here. If this still works. It did. It just gave me the ones that I'm already wearing. Okay, so now we're geared in gold. Just so piglins don't piss us off. And I actually want to get one of these splash potions out. So let me get 3 out. Let me get one of the diamond pickaxes, one of the shovels out. And let's organize ourselves a little bit here. Let's get some golden carrots out as well. There you go. So food. Stuff that I need. Fire. Actually, let's do that. Then my gearbox, I'm going to take my crafting table with me just in case I need it. And I guess I could return the rockets since I'm not going to be flying anywhere. And you can go in here, and I am going to take my under chest with me. Thank God this is Silk Touch. And now we're ready. So now I'm just going to adventure to the levels where it's most efficient. I did hear a gas, so I assume I'm going to get attacked as soon as I get out of here. Maybe not. Okay. Oh shit, I was attacked. That good? That doesn't seem to have damaged anything badly. Okay, so I'm gonna go downstairs, and now we can downstairs, like there's an actual stairway down. I'm gonna go down to level 8, and now we can truly begin our time lapse. Okay, guys, so it's been a while. You can see by my inventory that it's been a while. I mined for about 4 hours, give or take, and I got about a stack and a bit. So we're at 2 stacks and a little bit. I got a stack and a little bit more, so now we're almost at 4 stacks. And I also got a bunch of gold and a bunch of nether quartz, which we're actually gonna take advantage of. And the system worked. I fell into lava a few times and I splash potioned myself immediately. I saved myself every time. Eating golden carrots was wonderful. And yeah, it worked. But I am exhausted. I was not accounting on taking... Actually, I was. I was accounting on mining for like 5 hours, and I mined for like 5 hours, 4 and a bit. So now we get to do the fun part, which is going into the ender chest. Actually, I don't need to. Why, villager? I don't even know how you're here. Anyway, go into the stone chest. Do I even have stone? I do. Do I not have, like, regular stone? These chests are such a mess. Why do I have an ender chest in here? And this is just all mycelium, isn't it? Yep. Okay. Again, I know I don't need the ender chest. I'm everywhere. Alright, give me a second. I need fortune. I need some stone. I was counting on actually having stone. This was not part of my plans. And this is not enough stone. God damn it. How much stone is that? That's not enough stone. That might have been enough stone. Okay. Well, point here is, let's keep breaking. So this is how it's gonna work. From now on, I have an audiobook I'm listening to, which is actually the third Game of Thrones book, and I started it while I was mining this time session. So what I'm going to do is every time I listen to that audiobook, I'm going to come here, and I'm going to mine, and we're going to see how far that gets us. Now, hopefully, it gets us far enough. So, in the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, that's basically split down the middle. I'm going to get my ores chest. Hopefully I have coal in here. I do. And we're gonna plop you in here. Plop you in here. Plop you in here. Plop you in here. And now we're gonna get to do something fun, which is pile up all this nether quartz in a big tower, or actually a big cube, and mine all of it, because that's always fun. I did this with a silk touch specifically so I could do this at the end. And we're also going to get the gold. We might as well, you know, I didn't really want to waste these. I didn't encounter too much, all things considered, for like a 5-hour mine, 4-hour mine. So yeah, let's build this up and break this down really quick. And I'll see you guys in just about like 30 seconds. Okay, so we're back. I just thought I would do that small little time lapse, and now we can actually craft netherite ingots, and we actually have some more. I need more gold. So we actually, like, all in all things considered, we mined more gold, or we got more gold than we did netherite, just because we had like 2 more stacks of ancient debris. But if we go back into the nether, because I actually left the netherite box in there, we can see that we now have well over a stack actually of netherite. I also made this little cubby here so we can put away our stuff. We now have a stack and 59, which if I just pull up the calculator, that's Yeah, so that's 123 times 4, which is 492. So we got just over 100 netherite, 180 netherite today. Actually, no, 100 and a bit, because we got like a stack of something, right? Yeah. So just over 100 netherite, or I should say ancient debris today, which is good. We're getting there. This is going to be a slow grind, and I still have 1 netherite scrap. This is going to take a while. I wasn't expecting this to be done, or in fact anywhere near this episode. There's going to be a lot of off-camera mining. There's also going to be stuff like I'm going to be working on projects, and it's just going to happen. So, you know, all things considered, this was pretty well. I broke my pickaxes, like all of them, well, drove them down to this much twice. You actually only saw the first time. I went to put them back together once. And you didn't see anything after that either, just because it was just a lot of the same thing. I didn't feel like going for a 5-hour time-lapse on replay mod. But yeah, didn't eat that many carrots. I'm still at 55 golden carrots, which is weird, but I guess we weren't sprinting that much. We used this many potions, which were the amount of situations that we got into that I needed potions, because I wasn't constantly potted. I used them specifically when I got into a bad situation. And yeah, all this is full, so we still have a lot of stuff and a lot of opportunities here. Sadly though, ladies and gentlemen, that is all I've got time for today. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. That's it for today, folks. I'm out. Peace.